Okay, so what makes a business really sellable? That's a good question, isn't it? Like, what really makes a real estate business like yours a sellable business asset? Well, I'm going to share that with you. All right. So, first of all, thanks for being a part of Craig Proctor System Nation. Thank you so much for having this on your vision board. Like a sellable business asset being part of your vision is that's a pretty cool deal. So, and it gets me pretty excited. So, I just want to let you know that um, congratulations, just having that on the vision board, huh? Well, look, as you recall from looking into your home sold guaranteed, USP or value proposition number one is a big reason to do it. Like having your very own sellable business asset that you can sell for multiples of valuation, or you can keep it. Like I'm not an advocate of you building a business up to sell it. I'm an advocate of building a business up that is so valuable, it's so good that other people want it. All right, that's kind of business. So, but that is unique selling proposition number one. So, if having a sellable business asset is on your vision board, this is for you. But here's the problem: most real estate agents, even brokers, broker owners, even they don't have an idea of what makes a business sellable, let alone how to scale it up to a high valuation sellable business asset. Okay, so, but that is our model. If you commit and you go all in with us here in this model, in this level of this Craig Proctor system, you will have a business that earns you a high 7-figure net income or more that is also a sellable business asset. And there are some differences in just earning money and having a sellable business. So let's take a look at it, okay? So what makes a business sellable? Well, people we're talking investors like tech companies and other brokerages, Zillow, Fidelity, and others, they're not going to buy your real estate company based on closings. Closings are what we call a lag indicator, right? A buyer's looking for future business, right? They want to see this thing work without you, and they want to be able to predict future income. So I don't know, you tell me, does your business have predictable future income that can be measured and it works without your involvement? Okay, well, that's sort of kind of the basics, right? So they're not going to look at past closings. It's a measure of where the company's been, but it may not be a measure and likely is not a measure of where the company's going. So our entire business model, though, at Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty, the whole business model is about predictability. Okay. We've got a system for getting customers, call it the automatic reverse prospecting system. Okay. The lead generation system, as you know. We've got a system for turning those customers into lifetime customers. That's the automatic lifetime customer system, where your customers will actually pay you every year to actually be a lifetime customer. Yep. And all of this happens predictably. Okay. Which equals predictable profit. That's our KPI in our financial model. Okay. So let me ask you straight up here. Which would you buy? A service business with clients or a system-based business with customers? Well, if you think about it, a service-based business even sounds people-dependent, doesn't it? Clients even sound temporary, but a system is predictable and customers are constant. So which one would you buy? You'd probably be more interested in a system-based business with customers. So as you can see then, the norms and standards of how real estate companies operate, businesses operate, agents operate, really prevent it from ever becoming a sellable business. So this is why real estate agents can sell their business. It's not that they're not business people. They got their independent contractors. Like a painting company that's a contractor for a builder can absolutely sell their business, right? Why can't real estate agents do it? I just told you why. Okay. So it's not a system-based business with customers. Right? Yeah. So let's continue on, take a look at it a little bit more. If you think about the real estate industry model, like one customer, one sale for life. Look, I know that some customers do come back around. They refer you to others, but there's really no predictability in that, right? So to build and have a sellable business asset in an industry where it's really far from the industry norm, you got to seek to legally and ethically disrupt the sort of the way it's done around here. So we've done that with Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty. Hopefully we're making the case for you about it. And the purpose of this video is just to share with you really what makes a business sellable. So let me give you the universal formula for a sellable business in 8 steps. Okay. All right. Steps 1 through 4 are immediate. And then the second 4 are a little more longer term. Okay. But the first 4, you got to bake these immediately into your business if you want a sellable business asset. They're not negotiable, so to speak. Okay. So step 1 is to isolate a product or service with the potential to scale. Okay. So that's why we named the company Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty. That has the potential to scale. That allows you to predictably get customers without your constant involvement. But it doesn't stop there, obviously. Step 2 is to create a positive cash flow cycle. If you're unfamiliar with the cash flow cycles in real estate agents operate on a negative cash flow cycle, at least traditionally. You know what I mean by that? You get the customer, you do all the work, and then you get paid at the very end, months later, many times. That's a negative cash flow cycle. Investors and people aren't interested in businesses that operate on negative cash flow cycles. So that's okay, because we have a system for helping you get a good portion of your fee up front. Okay. And that allows for a positive cash flow cycle. All right. Step 3 is to hire and train a highly skilled sales force. Okay. Remember, your real estate agents on your team are essentially employees. And if you don't treat them like employees, then you run the gamut of having unpredictability in your business. So any business outside of real estate has employees as the salespeople. Okay. Real estate gets a little bit of an exception, right? We can have agents at the company and they're independent contractors. But the state law says you better tell them what to do, when to do it, where to be, how to act, right? So it's like, well, wait a second. That's, if they're independent contractors, I didn't think that you could really tell them what to do and what not to do. And the answer is, for real estate, you're supposed to tell them what to do and what not to do if they're agents at your company, right? So yes, they're employees in every sense of the word, except for how taxes are paid. You take advantage of the independent contractor status. Got it? Okay, good. Here's what that means for you. That means that your salespeople will become essentially some of your best employees. All right. You may pay them straight commission, but you're going to hire and train around the position of, we're going to give you the customers and you're going to be accountable to working with the customers following our processes. And we're going to work and train on that regularly. Okay. Step 4, stop selling everything else. All right. So the reason most businesses don't grow is because they lack the prowess, knowledge, skill, motivation to grow them, or they're involved in other stuff. Okay. They got one foot in their real estate company, got another foot in property management, got another foot in, I don't know, pick something, right? And that's not how you can scale up a business. So you want to be hyper-focused on growing the business. So now adding property management as an example is something you would do after it's grown. When you're bored, you don't have much else going on. Then you can go and do those things. But yeah, riding 2 horses or more, it's very difficult to do. They do it in the circus very well though, but we don't recommend that here. So we're going to stop selling everything else. We're going to align every part of the business and hyper-focus it in on getting your ideal customer. All right. Step 5, launch a long-term incentive plan for managers. Step 6, find a broker. Step 7, tell your management team. And step 8, convert offers to binding deals. Okay. So that's the 8 steps in Built to Sell. Now, this is not made up. Craig and I didn't invent it. This is exactly the formula that is universally applied in the free capitalist marketplaces in the world that makes businesses sellable. All right, so let's drill down a little bit more on step 1. Step 1 is isolating a product or service with the potential to scale. So the first step in building a company is just that. All right, what has the potential to scale? Okay, well, scalable things meet 3 criteria. right? Number one, they're teachable to employees, right? That would be like the follow-up script that's teachable to an employee, right? Or you can have it delivered through technology, like the CRM or Proctor plans in the CRM. So the 72-hour rule will be another thing that's teachable to your employees. So what we like to do is we like to put a label on it or brand. And when you can name something, you essentially brand it and everyone understands it better. Okay, so in other words, if you were to describe to me how you work with buyers, okay, you would start out by describing it as the 72-hour process. So because you put a brand on it or a label on it, it's going to make it easier for me to understand as an investor interested in buying your business, if that's who I was, or an employee like your agent you're trying to teach the process for working with buyers on, right? Okay. Number two is they're valuable to your customers. So you got to avoid a commoditization. That's the whole big thing with real estate brokerages is they're highly commoditized. There's really no difference between them. Okay. So how do you differentiate yourself? Okay. Value stack, unique selling propositions, like our brokerage name. Calling the real estate company Your Home Sold Guaranteed was a really, really smart move. Okay. Because it allows you to attract the very customer that we most want just by sheer existence. It makes all of our paid marketing work better because that's who's sponsoring the ad is the specialist of helping you get your home sold, right? And of course, it's the driver in search engine optimization, as you're going to learn and discover. Okay, but well beyond that, avoiding commoditization like our 6 seller satisfaction guarantees, Your Home Sold Guaranteed, or I'll buy it. All right, those are obvious examples of meeting something to scale. But number 3 is really one of the most important, and that's repeatable, meaning customers need to return again and again to buy from you. So this is why at Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty companies, they implement the subscription-based automatic customer system. So the customer just simply pays every year to be a lifetime customer, and they get more involved in your business. Okay, so there you go. So scalable things meet those 3 criteria. Let me just throw that back up on the screen so you can see it. Scalable things meet these 3 criteria, and that's what you're going to learn and discover and put in place in building your own sellable business asset with us. All right, so let's summarize the 8 big reasons to own one of these Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realties, right? Number 1 is, like I said, your own sellable business asset that you can scale and sell if you want for multiples of valuation, or keep it since it works without your constant involvement. Your Home Sold is number 1 on Google search, so you can attract more prospects organically. It's going to make your SEO work better. It's a Craig Proctor System brokerage, for crying out loud. Okay, that's 6 simple steps to success that you should be very familiar with. Okay, including the enhanced CRM financial and brokerage models that allows you to scale with no limits. Automatic customer system produces recurring revenue for market-proof predictable income. The best agent recruiting system in real estate, hands down. You're going to need really good salespeople to scale this business up, right? We have the number 1 agent skills training in real estate guaranteed. If anybody can show better, we'll donate $10,000 to the charity of their choice. And of course, we use Titanium as the coaching arm to help you build this world-class business. Okay. And a bonus is you can now get paid a referral from all of the mortgage business. So instead of being involved in the mortgage, why not just get a referral fee on all the mortgage money, refinance, and purchases? Okay. That's a lot. The mortgage company gets paid equivalent to what you get on your commission on the side of a deal, right? That's what they get. So imagine getting like a referral fee on every single one of those loans. Yeah, great value. Okay, so now what happens next? So when you become a Craig Proctor System, Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty owner, okay, what happens next? Launch day, that's getting access to the systems. Then we move to the boot camp, which breaks down into 3 parts. We drill down on your new personal, professional, and financial goals. You attend the Built to Sell workshop with me in Atlanta. That's a couple of day event. Then we work together quarterly on the maturity areas of focus. So what is that? Operations and expansion, sales and marketing, financial modeling, people development, and alignment. That's all 4. Okay. We do that with our monthly masterminds, the one-on-one consults, the whole networking platform with all the other Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty people. And of course, we believe you should get set up with a really good benefit package for everyone in your own company. This would be like the mortgage money, as we talked about, self-employed pensions for your agents, 401ks, and the like. So just to summarize a few facts so I don't leave you hanging, 100% of the Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty owners have increased their transactions every year since inception. Okay, 100% have increased seller prospects and listings. 100% have increased the amount of money that they make per sale. Okay, and 100% have increased the number of times that their own customers come back around and buy. Okay, so you can get ready for that. So this is your chance to be one of the first to market, one of the first Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty owners in existence. Okay, I can't overstate the importance of being first to market. As with anything, there is a limit to the number of these real estate companies that will be in existence. All right, it's exclusive, so obviously there will be a limit. I can't tell you what the limit is, but there's definitely a limit. All right, and everyone will know when and where that is. So very important to be early on in it. Okay, it's long been our attitude to accomplish more with less, so we're okay with exclusivity and limits. Okay, the time I'm recording this video, there's just under 100, so it's your chance to be part of the first 100. The investment to own one of these Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty companies will go up, so people in the future will pay more than what you've been offered to be a part of, so the investment will go up. And again, can't overstate the benefit of being first to market. So are you ready for your very own sellable business asset? Mm-hmm. Yeah, good. Well, if you're going to do it, why not make it one that's so valuable other people will want it? You can keep it, you can pass it on, you can sell it if you want, if you need to. So all you need to do now is complete the paperwork that you've been sent. Okay, get that turned in, and let's get to work. And we'll see you on launch day. All right. Hey, if you got any follow-up questions, don't hesitate to ask them. All right. Go serve big. We'll see you. Thank you.